Hello, lovely humans of Earth. Now, this was highly requested and has been highly requested, I can probably safely say, for a year now. But I already finished the Ricky Gervais show. I was waiting to finish that, and I'm done with that. So, now it's time for this, which is gonna be weird, not gonna lie, because it's just audio. So, you guys are just stuck looking at my face, which is weird to me. I was gonna try to figure out something visual, but I had several ideas, but none of them were good. And good or not, I didn't have time to actually make any, and I wanted to start this. So today we're gonna wing it with this one, the first episode. It's series 1, episode 1. I know there's a series 0, basically, but I was instructed to skip it and ignore it because it's basically just Steven and Ricky, and they're just kind of, it's like weird, and they're finding a groove, and also the sound quality I tricked it. I was quite bad. I don't know about this one, but anyway, whatever. I am here. This is it. We're trying. I mean, I've read several times in comments that this is where the true Pilkington gold is, and I'm interested in that, obviously. So even this image is just pretty much sums it. Why is his mouth always open? Anyway, let's give it a try, because I'm already here and I want to hear it. So hopefully volume's good, hopefully sound quality's good, and let's see how this goes.
XFM 104.9. Steve, just back announced that for us.
Yeah, from the album Princess Superstar that was Princess Superstar and Untouchable Part 1. Did you enjoy it?
I really enjoyed it.
Good.
So I'll tell you what, I had 2 of the ingredients that I look for in a record. It was both fly and dope.
High five, man. Yeah,
okay.
You're sweet, man.
Coming up,
yeah,
I've got my film review.
Looking forward to it.
It's a great one. It's a great film. I've got a song for the lovers any minute now.
Sure.
And
probably loads more chat.
Yeah, there will be. PJ Harvey, This Is Love, XFM 104.9. It's Ricky Gervais show, isn't it?
With Steve Merchant.
Yeah, but you're going to keep quiet now, Steve, because I've got to do my world-famous film review.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. I know you criticise it, because you say I do sort of like films that aren't on, current release, or that I sort of just do the plot, or, but,
Have you taken that criticism on board?
I have.
Good.
This week's Ricky Gervais film review is Jungle Book.
The Jungle Book?
Yeah.
That was made in, what, 1968?
I don't know, but listen, shut up, right? It's a good review, right? Right, for people who either have heard it or haven't, you might learn something.
Sure. Because
it's sort of my take on it.
Has the review begun yet, or...?
No, no. It's good from now, yeah?
Okay.
Go. Right, the little kid, he's in the jungle, right? But he knows the bear and the panther, they're good friends. But it's dangerous because you got to watch out the tiger and the snake. Now, the reason is they don't mind him, but he's human and he can make fire. They can't. That's why he's sort of in demand, even though they've conquered the power of speech. They can't make fire. And then the orangutan gets him. Now, he's in trouble. But the bear puts coconuts on and makes himself look like it. Then they fall off. They've got to get away. But then he meets a girl, and then they're not,
Okay. Do you write these yourself?
Yeah.
Or?
That just made me realize that I probably have seen the Jungle Book once when I was like 6. None of that sprung to mind. Oh, the only thing I know is the little kid that crawls around on all fours with like a bright red diaper thing. That's it. Oh, and I guess there was an evil snake that's like there, but okay.
You don't get a professional to do it. Right.
Oh, no.
Okay. And what would you give that one out of 5?
It's 9.
That's a 9 out of 5. Strong review there. Strong film then for you.
One again.
And you'd recommend that for friends and family?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just on video or DVD or in the cinema.
Okay, good. All right. And the film again was?
Jungle Book.
Jolly good. All right, thanks very much for that.
Well, now it's time for a song for the lovers. This is the Smiths, and Last Night I Dreamt That Somebody Loved Me.
Good. Okay, cool. Yeah.
Smiths, lovely song. Last Night I Dreamt Somebody Loved Me.
Beautiful.
Song for the lovers there on XFM 104.9.
So wait. So this is how they started out, just on the radio playing songs, but in between the songs they were just being idiots. That's how this was born. Okay.
Can't believe I forgot the elephants. That was a key
element of the review.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let it get you down, Rick. I know how these things depress you if you feel you've not done the film review as best you could. That kind of winds you up.
Yeah.
You stew about it. Played a beautiful song there. It was a song for the lovers.
Yeah.
And, I do get depressed when I see people around me who've got, girlfriends. And I think, because I haven't, and I just think that, what's the rule? We mentioned last week that fat bloke from Pop Idols. He's got a bird, which annoys me, angers me. And this really depressed me. Walking into Piccadilly Circus Tube a couple of nights ago, homeless guy, wrapped up, unwashed, and northern. And he's being spoken to by some kind of carer, some worker who'd come out to dish out kind of stale sandwiches. And I just overheard as I was passing him going, well, of course, it's very difficult maintaining a long-distance relationship. And I sort of kind of lingered for a bit. I was thinking, what? And he was going, yeah. And I could basically pieced together that he's got a girlfriend. He's from Leeds. He's got a girlfriend who's also homeless, who's homeless up in Leeds. And occasionally she kind of homelesses her way all the way down to
love
London.
the fact that he's travelled to be homeless.
I know. Pathetic. It angered me.
I love the fact that he's travelled to be homeless.
I know.
Oh.
Pathetic. It angered me that
is there a lot of cheap housing in Leeds? Would that ruined it for him?
But it just was. I assume maybe she was squatting or something. But it was like, and it just depressed me because it was like, not only is he he homeless, but he's got a homeless girlfriend. But the homeless people are finding love.
Yeah.
Do you mean it's so? That's really depressing, Carl, isn't it? Unless they both became smackheads together or whatever.
No, Carl's found love on the street before, haven't you?
How's it going with your bird, Carl?
Oh, he's already there.
No.
How long have you been out with her?
7 years.
Because you're quite a simple man.
Yeah,
you're sort of a simple.
In a nice way.
Ways.
I mean, you're like Helen
sense.
from Big Brother.
Yes,
you're sort of nice enough, but
I look normal.
Well, yeah, you sort of do. But you could be one of those that just suddenly go mental with a pen.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
Stab people through the eyes.
Yeah, you sort of look normal. But if I wouldn't really want to wind you up to a point of frenzy.
How did you meet your girlfriend?
Through work.
What, through her work? What, you found out and said
we worked at the same place.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
You're quite an enigma, aren't you? Could you give us more on that?
At work. You met her at work. What, she came in selling sandwiches? She was going through the bins outside. What do you mean you met her at work?
Why are you having an attack on me? You're the one who's sad and lonely.
Oh, he's done you again. He's done you again.
But what I thought was interesting was I just scratched at him and he just went mental.
Yeah, no,
it's like a bear caught in a trap.
It's funny, isn't it? You'll never learn.
No, I was just interested to find out what the story was because it might be a really romantic story.
Well, it's not.
All right, jeez.
I mean,
the fact he doesn't want to talk about his love affair.
I was thinking about you in the week, and does it worry you? I mean, you sort of joke about it now, and we're talking about it in the office, is Steve really touchy about the way he looks? And,
oh, what's this? Where's that come from?
He's done it again. He's done you again.
I was walking home the other night, and I was thinking about it. And do you worry that when you're old, you will be on your own?
You did start it though, didn't you?
Ouch.
Well, Carl, I'm glad you brought this up. because I mean, for me, a lightweight, frothy entertainment show on XFM on a Saturday afternoon is exactly the place where I want to discuss the desperate, lonely future that's inevitably coming my way.
Oh, God. I'll tell you what will cheer you up and forget all that. A bit of embrace.
One of the most hated bands.
Hive's Main Offender. Before that, Embrace. Make It Last. I know you don't like Embrace much, but that's a nice tune.
Yeah.
They do cut a nice little chorus.
Sure.
And I think their heart's in the right place.
Okay.
Yeah, very nice. What could you do better? I was mucking around.
That's always fair.
No, I was thinking there's not enough avant-garde stuff. I just did this, right? There's a little spring on the mic. What does that sound like? Does that sound good? I haven't got my headphones on. Does that sound good?
It sounds brilliant.
Does that sound the same?
I was thinking of doing that and just sending it to John Peel.
It's good.
Maybe with some samples of politicians going, "We will not."
I feel it's more a B-side at the moment, but I mean it's strong. I think it could work that up.
But that's without strings or anything. Without
sure, that's without that's just kind of a basic demo.
Without
You've
talent.
worked that up with a decent producer.
Yeah.
Man alive.
Still coming. We got Radiohead. We've
What
got
are these fellas doing?
There's a couple
It's
of
quite noisy. It's just distracting.
Yeah. There's a couple of fellas behind us taking pictures. don't know why it takes 2 of them. I think one of them just got a couple of hours out of the office.
Yeah.
They're from the what are you from? X-Mag.
X-ray.
X-ray. What's X-ray?
It's the XFM magazine, Steve.
The XFM what? Magazine.
Oh, how
Where's that
official.
going?
Is this available in shops?
Is it just a giveaway thing to?
Kind of give away a bit of information on bands.
Right.
Gigs are coming
How
up,
is it
what
available?
stations.
Yeah, who gets it?
It's in top magazines.
You're really selling it, Carl. You're obviously a fan of the magazine.
More than you guys.
It's all right.
Yeah.
I don't want to make it. This seems now like you've said, let's pretend we don't know what it is. You sell it on air, make it sound.
I don't know what it is.
Well, I'll show you later.
Okay, cool.
And if people want a copy of it, they can go to the website and subscribe, and you get it for free.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Cool.
And you're
And
going to be in it.
And we're going to be in it.
Centre pages.
I don't look my best. I don't dress for radio. And
Well, it's okay because I'm
Naturally.
photogenic, so I'll make up for whatever you.
I'll push
lack.
you forward.
Rick, I don't know if you were
There you
aware
have
of
it.
this, but we have some tickets to give away. Is your favourite band Marquis Smith's The Fall?
It is, yeah. Go
I
on.
thought it was. And is your favourite venue the Kentish Town Forum?
Oh, I'd see anything there. I'd see the Fall anywhere, and I'd see anything there. So if you're telling me the Fall are there, we're not giving away, Steve. I'd like those for myself.
Rick, I'm just trying to remember if your favourite support act of late is Schindler.
Oh, no, I hate them. I'm not going. Give them away.
Okay, so the doors are at 7:30. Doesn't say when it is.
Tonight.
I'm only
Is it tonight,
joking,
is it?
Schindler. I'm only
The
joking. But
amount, oh my god, the amount of city events that they do here. They do a lot of like artisan fairs, or there's this really cool like adoption puppy, I don't think it has cats, but puppy adoption fair and stuff. They have cool events here. There's a lot of parks in the city and stuff, so they're constantly working on stuff. But the amount of freaking flyers and videos and just preparation for events they make without any freaking info, dude. Last time I saw that it was a puppy adoption event. I actually saw it once because there's a park by where I live now. And one day I just went to the park and I found them. And it's really cool the way they do it. They get like this person. They have a lot of volunteers, a lot of dogs and stuff. And they have like a guy all showmanship and hello, all right. And they have like a little stage. And they take them out like beauty contestants, the dogs. And it's really cute. And here we have Zoe. She's very cuddly and she likes taking long walks. And it's just the way they do it, the present it is so cute. And people start gathering around and a lot of dogs get adopted. So it's like a fun event to go and it's, good. It's great. And I think they also raise money for like animal charity, whatever, it's a good thing. And dude, the other day I saw a flyer for one. I was like, oh, cool, where, It had no info. Not when. It did say where, but not when, not what date, not what time. Like nothing. It was just be there or be square. And it was nowhere, dude. What the hell? And the amount of events. My mom currently goes to artisan fair. She sells her stuff there. And sometimes they invite her to special events. The amount of special events that I end up seeing the flyers or the commercials that are, produced. They had photographers. They had everything. The amount that I see after the event freaking passed. Like, I asked her, how was it? Was it good? And she's like, oh, it was fine. There wasn't that many people, blah, blah, blah. And then I see, like, 2 days later, the commercial. Last Sunday. What? Oh my God, that frustrates the bejesus out of me. Jesus.
By the way, to Schindler, the lads in Schindler, if they think I'm being a little bit nasty.
It's tonight. It's 7:30. The tickets are £11.50 in advance. I'm assuming there's probably some still left, but we have some to give away. How many we got to give away? Just
3 pairs.
3 pairs, is it?
I love, oh my God, it's crazy that Carl is the more, the one that's most informed out of the 3. I know he was working there and they kind of brought him on because they found out he was so naturally funny or whatever. But it's just so weird to hear the 3 of them talking and he's the one with the answers. What's going on? It's crazy.
Talking of Schindler, the people that make lifts? Or I think escalators as well.
Oh, yeah.
If you notice, in the bottom of a lift, it always says Schindler. It's always made by some organisation called Schindler. Do you think it's the same Schindler? Like from Schindler's List?
So it's Schindler's Lifts.
Schindler's Lifts.
And it was passed down wrong. No, I didn't make a list.
Yeah.
You must have- no, I made lifts.
Yeah, I
You're joking.
seriously-
Spielberg was going, I've made a whole film about
It was 3 hours. It was in black and white, for God's sake.
Was it, where'd you get the lift? There was no lifts in it. I thought it was a list you made. No, I made lifts. Oh.
Anyway, next time we're in the lift,
believe
check that
it.
out. That is true. Anyway, we've got 3 tickets for the Fall. Sorry, 3 pairs of tickets for the Fall who are performing tonight at Kentish Town Forum. If you'd like to win them, here's a question for you: which Radio 1 rival station, which Radio 1 personality used to be a member of the Fall? If you know, then you can get in touch on 08700 800 1234. Or it's ricky.gervais@xfm.co.uk.
Is it Chris Moyles?
I don't want to give it away.
Is it John Peel?
I don't want to give it away.
Okay.
I don't want to give it away.
Okay.
But 2 words for you. Emma B.
It is indeed. We're just looking at the Polaroids, the test the photographers do, and
I'm not at all happy.
no, do you know what I mean? Though it's like I kid myself. I must walk around. It does take mirrors and photographs. And I go, oh no, yeah, I forgot I look like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Sort of like you look at that. Like
Yeah.
a tree
Look
trunk.
at me, Rick, there. That's always with me.
Oh. There was a bloke downstairs thought I was Johnny Vegas. He was going, I love those adverts with a monkey. I didn't have the nerve to say I'm not him. At one point, he actually said, I like that one when he hits you. And I went, yeah. He went, you do any more adverts? And I went, yeah, I'm doing a couple more. I just thought, God, it's gone too far now. I can't say I'm not Johnny Vegas.
So I'm not really listening, Rick, because I want to say to you, can you get me more square on? 'Cause
Yeah.
Square on, I'm not so bad. It's from the side.
Yeah, the side looks bad.
All right, calm down, Rick. Jeez.
Yeah. We were,
Carl, what do you make of that? Pretty face.
yeah, this isn't great radio.
No, it's not.
I know we never do great radio,
Yeah.
but this is
certainly
really
isn't. This is some of the
slippery
worst
slope.
we've done.
Yeah, we were talking before about Schindler's Lifts.
Yes.
Like those people just make one thing,
Mm.
and they're famous for that. Now, do you think the Monopoly commissions should investigate Armitage Shanks?
Yes.
Because
That's
I've
the
never
toilets?
seen
Never seen another sink or toilet made by anyone else.
No, when did they take over this? Can you hear that clicking?
Yeah. Would you just stop just for a second while we're just doing this?
Because he can't talk, because he's trying to make himself look so handsome.
Well, exactly. I've got to strike and
Training
poses.
to sort of look normal.
I've just changed my mind. I want to. You remember that George Michael video where he doesn't appear, he just gets supermodels to play him,
Yeah.
or kind of replace him. Can we
Yeah.
do that maybe instead? Just
Yeah.
get a leggy blonde in. That'd be fine.
In our place, like 5 people.
Exactly.
Instead of this is Steve.
Exactly.
But he looks like 5 women. Yeah, no, that is Steve.
And so you were talking about Shanks.
Yeah, Shanks, Armitage.
They've got it sewn up. They've
They
got
have,
it sewn
haven't
up.
they?
Yeah.
When did they sort of like get
I don't know who
big?
the Shanks people are. I don't think they make anything else though. I've never seen them making anything else other than lavatories and sinks. They seem to have got that.
So who went? We're going to make so many urinals that there's going to be too many urinals. No one's going to have a look in. When anyone's out having a slash, they're just going to be thinking,
Yeah.
Armitage
But presumably
Shanks.
there's someone called Armitage Shanks who's
Could
got his
be.
name all over that. You know, whenever you meet him, you're just thinking, I've had a Waz.
on Armitage
on
Shanks.
Armitage Shanks. Is Waz a word? We can say Waz, can't we?
Yeah, or piss or slash.
Sounds awful.
Either of them's fine. Oh.
U2, Walk On. See, I like U2 again now. I liked them sort of, in the very early days, and I hated them for about 15 years. And then the last album, this and Beautiful Day, I think really good.
Thanks for that.
They've lost all their pomposity, don't you think?
I saw one of them saying that he felt this was the best album they've ever made.
I tell you what, I'm not going to argue with him, whoever it was, Steve.
Could well have been The Edge, not sure. Could have been Larry Mullen.
Real name David Evans.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Rick, you may recall that some time ago we gave people the opportunity to win some tickets for the Fall performing live
Did they never
at the
call?
Kentish Town Forum this evening.
Supported by Schindler.
Schindler, I know you're a big fan of them. And we have some winners.
I could have made more lifts.
The question I set was, which Radio 1 personality used to be a member of the Fall? We did have some wrong answers. Wrong answers included Gary Davis,
No, I imagine him in the Fall. That is brilliant.
Noel Edmonds, and of course Ed Stewpot Stewart.
Oh, what's
No-
happened to Noel Edmonds? What's happened to lovely Nolly?
Noel's just utterly doomed, isn't he? No one will employ him now, it seems.
Well, we don't know that. That's probably libelous.
How is that libelous?
Well, he might be turning down stuff and therefore might be sort of waiting for a big comeback with Noel's House Party 2002 for all you
no,
know.
you're right, it is libelous.
Yeah.
Thanks for pointing that out, Rick. In case there are any lawyers thinking that's not libelous. No, actually, good point.
Yeah.
So the winners are Minna,
lost
who's
them
from Finland, apparently, according to these notes here. Minna has won.
Why is that funny?
Well, how would she have called him from Finland?
Also,
Well, no,
the,
when someone says where
the event is tonight, so that's no good.
are you from, she might have been here for like a year. I go, well, Finland.
Well, I've
Wasn't
embarrassed myself. Sorry
Yeah.
about that, Rick. Thanks for tearing me apart. That was fascinating radio. Vinny's also one. He's from Surrey. Do you want to go with that?
Imagine coming from Surrey.
And Tom Prince from Camden. What a great name, Tom Prince. They're all the lucky winners.
I think we've lost it.
That's such like a a Disney name, like Charming. It's Prince Charming's son. It's Tom Prince, something like that.
No, I was really good. The first few weeks, thought, yeah, and even the first hour. But this last 20 minutes, I feel that I've bored myself.
Yeah.
What's happened?
I think it's because you keep picking me up on every single thing I say. It can't help, surely. And then if it's not you, it's Carl having a go.
Yeah, but he's more going for your looks. I'm more working on your personality.
Right, sure.
But together...
So it's my fault now that the show's going
No,
downhill.
but it's like, you know, we're sort of like your mentors. You've got to be harsh. It's like you're like Eliza Doolittle. And we've got lots of little stylists in, like they do with, like, you know, makeovers and that, all that, faking it. They get in, like me and Carl. Carl's working on your looks. I'm doing your personality. We're going to get, like, stylists in and, you know, coaches. And then you have to do a date. And the woman has to, and there's 3 other blokes, and she has to work out what the freak amongst them is. And you've got to go, no one voted for you as the freak.
Yeah, Rick, I've known you for 3 years. I don't think you're cut for that job.
Groove Armada, Superstar on XFM 104.9. It's nearly the end of the show, Steve.
It is.
I'm going to try harder next week.
Yeah.
I mean, it started off well, and then I didn't get bored. I couldn't concentrate.
I know what you mean. I mean, I thought I tried hard early on with the anecdotes that embarrassed me and which Carl just used as
well,
venom.
I had the funny bullshit T-shirt I had, and
Sure.
And the, you know,
I had the woman, you know, walking around in my clumpy shoes.
I had the washing with me.
Oh, they were
shirts.
classic anecdotes, Rick.
Oh, I love the first hour.
I love the first hour. There should definitely be a sort of show on Saturday evenings on XFM with Kate Thornton and
Richard Blackwood.
Blackwood would be good.
Moyles in going.
Just remembering
the first hour. They used to. Oh, it'd be great, wouldn't it?
That'd be lovely.
Oh, it'd be amazing. There's people taking our
It'd be amazing.
photographs, which I'm not happy with.
No,
I'll be
I'm not
honest. I'm gonna have someone.
Because I know
I'm only joking. He stopped. I was only joking. Oh, I've offended someone, which I don't like to do. And then we all the stuff about.
I'm worried
lifts,
though.
go on.
I'm worried because I didn't know that the photos were going to be taken.
Yeah.
That we won't seem quite as hip and down with the kids as we thought we would on account of wearing these tuxedos.
I'm telling you now, that is ironic. We are down by law. This next track is Ice Cube. It was a good day. It's my selection for the hip hop track.
Yeah.
As you know, we want to spread the word of.
A lot of people don't seem to realise that hip hop is music as well, and it's out there, and it should be enjoyed by kids. And it's at the moment, it's kind of quite an eclectic thing. You know, it's very underground.
Yeah.
We're trying to bring it into the mainstream.
Yeah, and in this, you know, Cube says it was a good day. You know, simple things like he didn't use his AK. That's the sort of world he lives in. That's what he's trying to get across.
And it talks to you about your life.
Sure.
Yeah,
This
respect
is
you,
it.
man.
Well, there you go. Ice Cube. It was a good day.
Great song.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you've got a great song coming up as well.
I have indeed. It's the song for the ladies, Rick. We'll leave people with that. Have you seen the film Magnolia?
I have.
It's one of the most underrated movies. It didn't get a single Oscar nomination. It's absolutely fantastic. Breathtaking.
Is it really? Is it really? The other day, I had a couple movies to watch, and I had Magnolia. It was in the options, so I kind of Googled it. First of all, 3 hours. Second of all, 3 hours of a drama. And I cannot remember for the life of me right now what the plot was, but when I read the plot, I was like, I don't know if that's worth it. So I didn't start. I ended up choosing something else. But is that movie good? Because 3 hours for a movie is dedication, man. I mean, it's a lot. I have trouble sitting down through 2 hour movies. 3 is just like, ugh. Especially a drama. Ooh. But I'm curious about the general consensus because I've seen so many movies that had like 95% on all the reviews. It had 9 out of 5 stars or whatever, and trash, complete trash. And then there's been a couple movies I actually really liked. The reviews weren't as great, so I don't know. I can't trust reviews, so I'm gonna trust your guys' review. Well, you guys brought these 3 into my life, and I like these 3, and most of the suggestions I get from you guys I really, really enjoy, and it's really good. So I'm gonna put my faith and trust into you guys. Anyway, there's a bit more.
Cinema,
Yeah, it's
made by the
fantastic.
guy that made Boogie Nights. Absolutely fantastic. Tom Cruise is in it, loads of people. And the soundtrack is entirely written by Amy Mann. Now, I don't know if she's normally the sort of person they play on XFM, but she's a singer-songwriter of great skill, I think.
Yeah.
And this is a song that features in one of the most breathtaking moments
It's
in the film.
amazing when they all
Incredible
sing.
sequence.
Yeah, it all brings it together. It is, we won't come across, obviously.
No,
here,
but it nevertheless
it's
is a good song. It's called Wise Up. We'll be playing that in a second. But otherwise, Rick, that's it, isn't it?
That is it. What will you be doing tonight, Steve?
What are we doing tonight, Rick? Probably gonna be staying in.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, what, and doing what? though?
Watching some telly.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's not all if I know you. Did I see a couple of cans of weak lager in your carrier bag?
I did sneak them in, yeah.
You're not going to drink them both tonight, though, are you?
What are you, my mother?
Okay, so that's what you want.
Oh.
Will you be sleeping alone again?
If I play my cards right.
Will you be having a little tug just
I'm
to
gonna
get yourself
be-
off to sleep?
I'll probably have a couple of
Okay.
tugs. If
So-
there's something saucy on Channel 5, I will.
XFM 104.9.
Here's Wise Up. Amy Mann, enjoy it.
Oh boy. Oh, did I stop at the last second? Okay, that was fun. I get it now that Carl was slowly incorporated. Was he, maybe you guys know, maybe you don't, was he sitting there the whole time and he spoke very little? He was just soaking it in, or did he come and go, or I don't know. But okay, this is fun. I enjoy it. And you know what's funny? I'm such a visual person. Studied art the better part of my life, and just colors are extremely important to me and everything. So I found myself, when whoever was talking, I will look at them in that picture. That was good enough for me. So again, I'm gonna see if I can figure out something visual, because I imagine this channel I'm on, Man Moth, I believe it's called. It's the same image for every season too. I think it just changed the color of the background, which I understand that. I've been guilty of that myself, but I'm gonna get tired of that soon. So I'm gonna find something visual to work it out. But in the meantime, this is fun. I understand it. I enjoy it. I forgot to read the title before. Is Steve really touchy about the way he looks? Yes, he is. Clearly. Anyway, maybe with good reason. But, okay, cool. I am actually really excited that I get to start this, and that it is fun, and I understand it more now. I imagine people told me and explained everything to me, but just memory is hard for me. Short-term memory is really hard for me. So I didn't either realize or remember or comprehend, or it didn't click, or I didn't process, however the hell you want to say it, that it was a radio show that meanwhile it was just they talk, they play a song, they talk, they play a song, they talk. I didn't realize that. Now I get it. We're good. I like it too, because I guess some of it has to do with the music. Anyway, that's it. I mean, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. There you go. These three are funny, and they're funniest, I guess, when they're together, because they just bounce off each other so well, and it's so fun. And this is interesting. Everything I've seen, The Ricky Gervais Show, An Idiot Abroad, I've seen The Moaning of Life, I've seen several things. It's interesting to hear, like, the beginning where it kind of started now. Very interesting with everything I know. So this is going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy this journey. I'm going to bark it all, I guess. So yeah, this was the place to start. So I started. I am done. I am off. Thank you for watching. You've been an amazing audience. I am off. Toodaloo, and see you soon.